Bortle here, and I'm with
Houa Xiong.
What'd you do?
I won first at OKC Regionals with White Forest Azamina.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, man. Let's go ahead and hop into deck for 5.
Okay. It is a 60 card deck, so it might take some time, but these are all duplicates. Usually. Oh.
Yeah, you good. This is new to you. This is broken though. This is
Yes,
good.
yes.
Your first in play. First place XL.
So I have no clue how this works, but I max out on everything that is essential because I want to see as much as I can in my 60 card deck, including the commons. They are clutch at times. So my theme here is to really send my spells and traps to the graveyard and use their effects.
I'll see you later.
Oh, here it is. I max out on the toy box and the toy soldiers and one toy tank, and I also run the toy magician.
I haven't seen that for so long.
It has not come out today, so maybe I'll take this out.
It's old school.
Pretty much. So these is all synergy here, sending and searching or drawing or summoning. My main Witch Force cards are over here. Hold on. Okay. These are 3 because if you get one of these and it gets negated, then you can search for an extender, Lucia, or even Elzette. This is searchable. Helps me clear the board and also resets itself if I send it as a cost for my White Forest monsters. And 1 Woes. Okay. For the simple spoil stuff, hold on, let me clean this out of the way. 3 Deception, 3 Wanted, 2 Azamina, 2 Debtors, 2 Scourge, 1 Slumber, 1 Subdual, and Azamina Apex. We have 2 Determination. So this card is great for recycling your stuff, and it's really great against Malice because if they shifter you or anything like that, you can pitch one of your Simple Spore cards, and then during their turn, fusion summon by returning your Simple Spore cards back. Or if you use this as fodder for your graveyard, you can banish this to reset one of your Simple Spore cards and use it again for your fusion summoning, Hollowed or Debtors. Great tool. And 1 Scourge. Scourge goes with the White Forest. And then really just the this card, the 3 Illusions. This one has been pretty great in this format or in the games I played today because it counts as a Simple Spore card. I can send it off, I can search for this. This one searches for any one of these, and even this card over here. So it's really great for if you don't have your Azaminas or your Illusions, then this is a great search for that. This one I didn't see pop up at all, but it does slow down the game state for your opponent. And then I'm running 3 Triple Tech Thrusts, 1 Talent, and 1 Heartbeat Spike Thrust. Most of the meta right now depends on back row to support them, support their deck pretty much. So if you can clear their field spell or their back row, then you pretty much are a little bit more advantaged than they are because they depend on those cards.
So let's get to the extra deck.
Okay.
I've seen Toy Magician for like 15 years and feel holy crap.
Let's play this out here for a sec. Here's the basics of the extra deck. I am actually pretty heavy on my fusions. Searcher, Negator, and Disruption or Recovery Disruption and Disruption. So these two cards really go into game. If I clear, this one helps me clear my opponent's field, and this one helps me bring this one out, or bring out a negator. And this one brings out so many bodies. It's one body and then brings out another one. This one brings out another one, so it's three bodies pretty much. I do run Guardian Chimera for my fusion spell. And then this one too. Have not seen it come out today at all. Going to my White Forest engine. Synchros. Silvera. Booking has been so detrimental in winning most of these games. The Optimizer with the Searcher. The Booker as well. And Disruptor. And just protecting my monsters. And Disruption. And then I do run one Dagaris. I use usually two of my White Forest Sylvia or Rusia to bring this one out. And then I draw two and pitch to help me optimize my deck or my hand. And then I run Abao, Little Knight, and Selene. Have not seen this come out at all today. Abao, I don't run any Fiend, but I do run Chaos Angel and Dagaris. And that's kind of my bridge for that.
Gotcha. What about side deck?
Okay. So, I know that Malice is my hardest matchup, so I went overboard with them, with the Chaos Hunter, and has won me so many games against Malice. Lancey as well, if I don't see these. Of course, in the 60 card deck, you might not see any of these, so you gotta run as many as you can. Two, which are meows.
Is there a reason why you chose 3 Hunters over 3 Lancia? Or is it just...
Yes, because they usually won't run this when they call Dixonator. So you can cross out, so you can get around that. And it's a more permanent presence than this one.
Okay, that makes sense. Fair enough.
And one of my games that I watched, I actually pitched one of my Simple Spoil spell. And then using my trap during their turn, fusion during their turn, and disrupt their field as well.
That's nasty, actually.
Oh yes. 3 Spellbound. Very great if you go first, because you kind of expect your opponent to run a lot of hand traps against you. And so they're going to prevent you from drawing, or searching, or they're going to try to clear your field, your field pretty much. So this one, you can set up against their setup. I won pretty great with this one whenever they had 4 monsters. And I activate Spellbound. They can do anything with their monsters. 3 evenly. This one actually won me a game against a Ryziel matchup. I actually didn't know what deck they were playing because they scooped immediately after my combo was completed. And I'm like, I don't know what else. So I ran this and cleared the board. These never showed up, so that's just really it.
Gotcha. Any shoutouts?
Yes, to my Tulsa buddies. I don't want to name them because they're gonna call me out here. So yeah, just to my Tulsa folks for enduring, going through this with me and being my playtest partners at locals, and hearing critiques, hearing their appraisals, hearing their shaming. Love it. Thank you for that.
Sounds good. Well, hey, thank you so much. Congratulations, brother. You have a good one.
Thank you so much. Yes.